song of the night.
It is. For those of you unfamiliar, there is this theory going around in the MMA community where if you walk out to an Eminem song, you are most likely, I believe the percentage from a few years ago
was 140% of people lose.
140% of people lose?
That was a estimate.
How's that even possible? You're just lying to me now, and I don't like this, David McKinney. The article I read was about 70% of the time you will not walk out victorious. But see.
30% of the time they win 100% of the time.
That is absolutely true. Let's see if Wes Leibold will fall within that 30% of the time.
Making his MMA debut here at IT Fight Series 34, and interesting, 34 is a big number for Wes Leibold because that's how old he is.
Boom.
Making his MMA debut here. Again, better late than never.
Absolutely. So if you're thinking about making your debut, you still have time because you're never old enough. Unless you get into like 40-ish range, then you might not want to consider it. But you never know. Luke is 5 years younger than Wes.
Made his amateur debut last month actually in Pennsylvania, which interesting to note, in Pennsylvania, 3 2-minute rounds versus 3 3-minute rounds, and they are not allowed ground and pound once the fighters make it to the ground. They also wear shin guards for what is called the novice amateur division. As Luke Keeler, the 29-year-old, 6 foot tall, coming out to Tom Petty.
Tom Petty versus Eminem. Quite the difference in culture between the two. In the corner, I do want to notate Wes is pretty much Ohio veteran Rocky Edwards. Giving Wes instructions right now as we await.
Bellator veteran. I saw AJ Dobson walked out with him as well. Not in his corner, though.
Now we have Luke stepping inside the cage with the red, white, and blue trunks, as well as Wes has some pretty nice trunks of his own with the red and white stripes.
This man is a freestyle fighter in his first career MMA fight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Delaware, Ohio, Wes Honey Badger Leibold. And his opponent, he's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler and a boxer with an MMA record of 1 win, no losses. He stands 61 inches tall, weighing 184 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Toledo, Ohio, with USA Martial Arts, Lightning Luke Keeler.
Ready to go, amateur middleweights here. Wes Leibold in the red and white striped shorts. Luke Keeler in the blue trimmed in red. Ty Wheeler is your referee.
And the bout is officially underway.
And I thought Leibold was going to be a southpaw here, but switched his stances after they touched gloves.
Will Keeler come in with a nice combination. They clinch up against the cage with Keeler on the outside.
Leibold with that overhook, looking for the whizzer, but actually gets taken down. I was going to say a whizzer is good for a takedown defense, but
Keeler jumps over to full mount with very little defense coming from Leibold. And Leibold now is holding on to Keeler to prevent him from pushing off of him, so where he has free range of the strikes.
Keeler kind of moving to the side a little bit here as he has a forearm across the face.
It kind of looks like he's setting Leibold up here for an armbar.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Look, throwing a couple shots here, and it looks like he was trying to open him up here. Maybe trying to get him to roll for that rear naked choke. Luke Keeler now moving up, trying to get his knees under the armpits of Wes Leibold.
Keeler is raining down some shots now. Leibold has the right arm of, nope, he lets go of that. Now Keeler has his forearms on the mat, getting ready to push up, it looks like, so he can rain down some shots.
Leibold on the defensive here in the first round, this middleweight bout. Luke Keeler on top in full mount, looking to rain down some blows here. Big right hand there lands. Now a flurry from Luke Keeler. Leibold doing a fairly good job of defending, but that big right hand hurt him.
Oh, Ty Wheeler steps in for the stoppage.
Yeah, it was that big right hand that was the beginning of the end there.
It looked like, go ahead.
Luke Keeler moving up to 2-0.
It looked like there for a second Leibold was going to kind of, confront the referee Ty Wheeler about the stoppage, but then he said, good job on the stoppage, and it was in our eyes a good stoppage.
I think he might have thought he got hit in the back of the head, although I didn't really see anything that was too malicious there.
Now we're going to send it up to the announcer, Nick Hahn, for the official announcement.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 46 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO Lightning, Luke Keeler.
1 minute and 46 seconds of round number 1. Luke Keeler improves the 2-0 amateur record, as David said, with the TKO stoppage.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got the winner here, Luke Keeler, right in the middle of the page, moving up to 2-0. Roy Park here in Toledo, Ohio. How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah? Is that your game plan coming here to finish it on the ground, or did you want to speed up a little bit more? Awesome. Who do you have today? USA Martial Arts all day. Awesome. USA Martial Arts all over from Toledo, Ohio. Give a round of applause one more time.